Light Seltzer lemonade is packed with lemonade flavor.
Yeah, it even has more flavor than my grandma's lemonade.
She still lives here, right?
Yeah, it even has more flavor than grandma's lemonade.
Oh, no.
Guess her hearing is better than we thought.
New Bud Light Seltzer Lemonade. Packed with more flavor than Grandma's lemonade.
I don't want to.
Wow, here we are.
Tonight.
Yeah, all of our good bits were in the last 30 seconds.
thing that matters.
Nobody heard us.
All downhill from here.
Are you allowed to drink alcohol, John Schuster?
I believe I'm of age.
Well,
This is a,
and he also has a driver, so don't
Yeah.
worry
Good
about
point.
it.
I would get hammered.
This is a Bud Light Seltzer Lemonade strawberry flavor, and they are delicious. And they bring you the Power Trip After Party, which is what you're on right now. Thank you for sticking around.
I'm excited to still be here, especially that we got beer.
Yeah,
Seltzer.
Seltzer. Yeah, would you like to open this and consume it right now?
You know what? I'm gonna have to actually decline today.
Fine, I'm gonna drink it then.
All right,
Hey,
good.
John, how do you feel sitting in between me and Zach like this?
I was nervous at first. Now I'm more nervous.
Yeah, Zach opened up towards you.
I'm like, wait a minute, what just happened over here?
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
Zach.
So in a lot of ways, this is an intervention, John.
Right. We've been meaning to tell you. Zach has a lot of things to say. Zach, why don't you start with our intervention with John?
You have a problem, man.
Yeah,
You don't know what dollar menu is in initials.
yeah, he was super
Man.
pissed at us. Did you hear him screaming out
Yeah,
there?
Suck.
We've learned in the couple of years we've known Zach that he gets the most passionate when it comes to fast food and Diet Coke. If you say, hey, I like a certain kind of Diet Coke, he'll get super pissed. He kicks the door down like, you idiots!
Yeah, he was pissed.
Dollar menu!
I-
Super
and-
pissed.
By the way, there is no doubt that Parrish would have won today.
I agree.
You let me
Yeah,
know if this is uncomfortable. I don't want you to
No, this
report
is
me.
good,
Okay, good. All right.
I agree as well.
Good. He would have definitely won today. I just didn't have anything. I don't know why I'm so tired, but I am. John, you didn't have anything either. You have no excuse.
I have no. I was playing fast pitch softball until 11 o'clock last night.
That doesn't count.
Okay, that's kind of a
Fast
excuse.
pitch. Sick brag.
Oh, sick brag.
Dude,
Where?
Concordia, man. Same
Oh,
ball.
hell yeah.
Oh, that's a nice field. Do the
You've
people you
never
play
been-
with, do the people you play softball with like to fight like every other softball team in America, or are they cool?
Yeah, they were cool. I was
Okay, good.
I was just filling in with the team last night.
Oh, good. Because I once played softball for one season, and I think we played 9 games, and there were 15 fights.
Yep.
Really?
Amongst your own team,
Fights?
right?
Yeah, I mean everybody was fighting all the
You're
time.
like part of this bit? Like KFAN?
Oh no,
team?
no, they wouldn't let me on this team.
So why did you just looking for something to do?
I can't remember the reasoning behind me joining the team. It wasn't because I like to play sports.
No.
That's for sure.
It's probably social reasons,
Yeah.
right?
Where
yeah.
was this?
Watertown, Minnesota.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
where
yeah.
Smitty lives.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Beautiful area.
Oh, great. No one
Yeah.
gives a shit.
A lot of
No,
water down there.
I'm just adding to the conversation, Krabby Patty.
Adding Smitty Oom's location adds nothing to this stream.
Hey, his mom might be watching and she cares.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Smitty Oom's mom watches the after party
Hello,
stream
Mrs.
on
Oom.
Friday
Or
morning.
Ms. Zoom.
She might.
Is it Ms. Zoom
It's,
or Mrs. Zoom?
It's Mrs. Zoom now. She's a widow. Her husband passed away.
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Zoom.
Yeah, Wayne.
Ms. Oom.
Her name's Wayne. Well, I mean, that's cool. I'm sorry, Wayne
She likes to
Zoom.
party.
Wayne Zoom.
Hey, so maybe Jared Allen's not going to
stuff,
join
right?
us.
Yeah, I don't
We're
think
not
Jared
sure.
Allen-
We're waiting on Jared.
We wanted John Schuster to stick around so they could bond over curling, and now it might just be John sitting in between Chris and Zach for no reason.
Yep.
No, there's a reason.
What's
so
the reason?
He's going skiing in a minute.
That's part of it.
Wow, on camera?
No.
So Sauce,
No?
right before you walked into the studio, Hawk said like 20 minutes ago, you kicked down a door
Yep.
where Chris was and said, something weird's going on here. And then Chris asked you, what's going on? You go, I don't know, but it's something weird.
Yeah, something weird is happening.
What does that mean,
Yeah,
though?
can you
I
define,
can't
like,
say,
is
but
the
just
sky
something
changing
weird's
colors?
happening, man.
Okay, but you
can
didn't
just
even-
sense it.
But you didn't even give Chris the details. I understand if it's something you can't share on the stream, but
Yeah.
Hawk's like, what's up? And you're like, something's weird.
I think he was feeling me up for information. Like if
Yeah.
I might have known something, he'd have
Yeah.
been like, "Oh,
Oh, so that's
Yeah,
your
yeah, Yeah,
dropping the
something's
line in the
happening.
pond?
And then something else is happening. It got really weird.
Two-
at like
two
5 minutes.
things
There's
are
two things
happening?
happening?
3 things happening. The thing we
3.
listened to before this started was A+. And then, I don't know, just something weird, man.
Okay,
I
but
can
what-
sense it.
Like what? Somebody's getting fired? Somebody's
no.
what are we
I
talking?
can't say, man, because
So
I don't want to speculate.
We're up to
on
3
camera.
things right now that are
Yeah,
happening.
3 things. Yeah.
I
Currently, or like
But it happened between 8:55 and 9 o'clock.
I'm telling you.
We know you're telling us. You just
now
won't tell
now
us
it
what it
seems
is.
serious.
I'm just saying, man, something is in the air.
Can you name thing 2?
No.
Nobody knows
No.
what that means, though.
Yeah, but I
It's
just
Vikings draft related.
no.
Is it
Oh,
iHeartRadio
it's
related?
Can
I
you
think it's-
feel it coming?
Oh, gross! How many times
Back
have you said
again?
that? Yeah.
You said it was in the air.
Okay, hold on.
How long have you been waiting for this?
Is this song lyrics?
All your life?
Hold
you-
on.
Do you remember?
Do you remember?
That's Michael Jackson.
the
Yeah, we could tell by the way you
21st of
moved.
September?
It's very
That's
reminiscent.
Earth, Wind, and
Hey,
Fire.
John, aren't you glad you stuck around?
I am absolutely ecstatic.
It's real life stuff. So stuff I
Real life stuff.
real
that
life.
song
Great
was real
point.
life stuff.
But why
That's
couldn't
really
you?
good,
But
yeah.
why couldn't you tell Chris privately?
Yeah, tell me privates.
Well, I forgot.
Tell me private.
Now, why don't you just tell us publicly?
Tell us with your private.
Yeah, do puppetry of the penis.
It's too small.
Hey, speaking of Inside Radio,
Yeah.
Did you guys get that email yesterday? Because I was listening to Barrero when the email went out that we're having like a company party in a couple of weeks.
I didn't get one.
Yeah,
Well,
you were-
maybe something
You
is
definitely
happening.
got it.
Ooh.
No, I doubt it.
100,000% chance you got
And
it.
maybe something's in the air. Maybe you
Oh,
were. Maybe you were right.
no.
I think it was from Danielle.
It was from Danielle.
The end of the month.
Point is it's a 3 to 6 party, and Barrero was trying to argue that they're doing that to be nice to him, just to let him out of it, because now he doesn't have to go.
I agree. It should be 5:30 to 9.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Son
Percent
of a bitch,
chance.
sorry.
Who's more likely to show up? And again, Barrero
Oh.
works from 3 to 6:30.
I did get it.
Dan Barrero or us?
There's more of us.
Barrero could have like a 9-minute spot block
Yeah.
and shoot down there for a burger or something.
Are you going?
What day is it?
I don't know. It's like in 3
I
weeks.
can't. I'm busy that day.
Oh, okay.
See, that the problem with this is that one of us will definitely go because one of us will be guilted into going by the boss. And
That's
then,
Paul.
No, him.
Yeah, that's Paul.
Yeah, dude,
Fuck no. I'm
Yeah,
not
no, that's
going.
you.
When is it?
you just looked at the email. Literally, this is what's
Oh,
going to happen.
Thursday, May 20th. No, I'm not going.
Oh yeah. Oh crap! I went. Oh shit! I'm going. God dang it!
See?
I'm
Why?
gonna be there because I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here. I worked on Thursdays till like 3, so I might as well swing down and say at
Who's
all the-
more likely to be there, me or Chris?
Oh,
Chris.
no. It's Corey.
Why? Why
'Cause
would
Hockey
Corey?
was not going to come back here, and either is
I know,
Corey.
but he might.
I don't
not
even
be-
know where it
weird
is. Don't say it.
likelihood.
Don't say it. But I don't even know where it is.
Isn't
What?
it here?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
No, it's definitely not here.
downstairs.
You didn't
Yeah,
read
it's
the
down-
email.
It's in that courtyard.
definitely
Yeah, it's in the
there.
courtyard.
No. That is
Is it
incorrect.
not?
It is not.
No, and don't say where it is.
I
Don't
should
say where it is.
freaking read.
It's
Oh,
at,
yeah.
It's at Dream Girls.
Oh, yeah. No.
We're having
Zero
a
chance.
T-word party.
So Max will be there.
Yeah, Max will be there.
Yeah.
Hey John, you've added 0 to the
I-
conversation.
I wasn't invited to the party.
Well, you're going to be.
I'm
In
not
fact,
coming.
I'm going to invite you in my spot.
That would be great. You can take my
Yeah.
spot too.
Hey, where were the world championships that you were at just now?
They were in Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Is Calgary lovely?
I imagine it was, but we were in a bubble up.
Oh,
So I was
Oh,
in a
man.
hotel and in arena.
Was
That was the extent.
how long were you there?
17 days.
Whoa.
Whoa! So that's the only 2 places you were for 17 days?
Only 2 places.
So how many days in did it start to suck in terms of the isolation?
2.
2. Oof.
Yeah. And the first 7 were literally in our room, like 4 walls, can't leave except to get tested for COVID.
Whoa!
And that was daily, or how often?
We got tested every other day for the first week.
Man.
And then didn't get tested at all till the day before our playoff game. And then there was a bunch of negative false positives that showed up, including someone from our team, and it was crazy.
Oh,
Interesting. So what do you do for that many days when you can't leave the hotel?
I mean, well, the last 10 days we were curling the whole time, but the first ones, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I caught up on like Yellowstone.
Oh,
show
so
on-
good, right?
It's good and it's bad.
Yeah.
I don't want people to be so bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's the truth, man. But don't you love Beth?
It was really good.
I
yeah.
love Beth, man. She's got a dirty mouth.
Oh,
Yeah, I love her.
Man.
What else do you watch?
I don't know, just some random movies that some of my teammates had recommended.
Yeah.
I think Bad Words.
Mm.
Have you guys seen it? Jason Bateman.
Oh, yeah, I have.
have you seen
Comedy, right?
next time you're in a bubble? Have you seen Emmanuel? Oh, dude, put that on your
Yeah, it's
your
good.
queue.
You'll like it.
Emmanuel in Space was phenomenal.
Yep.
Bikini Car Wash 2.
Yep.
Right. Are you feeling like
Busty Cops.
pretty good about the idea that you'll make it and your team will make it to the Olympics? Do you feel pretty good about it? Or are you a little worried about it?
I feel pretty good about it.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good. Who's the weak link on your team? Be honest.
That'd be myself. Probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
stop it.
Yeah.
Who took
don't have a
Tyler's
weak
place?
link.
For real, who took Tyler's place? on your
Tyler's
team?
place is Chris Plies.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
good-
that was
good
like
pick.
that the last time you were in, I think, right?
Yeah, he played. He was on my team in 2010, but he was the third on the team we beat to go to the Olympics.
That's right.
Hmm.
I did have that
Hey,
number.
when Landsteiner fell a couple of weeks ago, was he shit faced?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, no. So you
no.
He was.
No.
Then he was.
God, that'd be a great bit if you guys were so good, you're shit faced and still winning the gold medal, like and still kicking ass, and you're just hammered, like you're in the movie Beer Fest.
I mean, I have kicked ass while I was hammered, just not at World Championships.
Oh yeah,
got it.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
As you now look back all those years ago to the winning the gold medal, is it no big deal now?
No, it's still kind of a big deal.
How long did the afterglow last for real, or is it still going on? I mean, obviously you're still very proud of it, but
I'm sitting here between you and Zach right now, ready to go skiing. Of course, it's still going.
man, I was kind of joking about that. But I will not turn down an old fashioned
Yeah, no,
from a gold medalist again.
no, it went for yeah again. Oh my God. That must have been Tyler.
Yeah, it was definitely Tyler. Yeah.
All right.
So it's pretty big up there.
Eisner.
Curling is like nationally televised, all that up in Canada. What was the experience like compared to when you've curled in the past when there was no pandemic to then now you're in a bubble?
I mean, there's no fans around.
Mhm.
Generally, if you're in Canada playing a World Championships, which I think I've played like 7 up there, there's 5,000 people in the stands for every game, and it's
No kidding.
Oh,
Mhm.
they're like real events when they're in Canada.
Yeah, yeah.
Anywhere else in the world, a couple hundred people in the stands, but
Oh, really?
Canada, 5, 10.
Are there hot groupie Canada curling fans?
There sure are.
Is that right?
Yeah.
How old are these guys?
Yeah.
Asking for
You know what? It's there's a lot more curling groupies that are cougars as opposed to.
I love
right.
that. I knew I should have.
Lots of cougars.
You know what?
for a
I
good
honestly, we went. Remember when we went curling? Remember that?
Yeah, we took you out in St.
Yeah.
Paul. Yeah.
So hard. It was so difficult, and I was sore for a lot of days afterwards. And I remember AJ tore his nutsack
Yes.
once when he was letting go of the rock.
Jeez.
How often does a competitor tear their nutsack?
You know, it's 2-3 times weekly, probably.
Yeah.
weekly.
Week.
Probably.
Yeah.
Do you build up calluses on your nutsack?
I can share that in this show right now.
God,
No calluses.
What?
Jesus, Zach.
That's all you got
This
to add?
has gotten
Jesus,
very
Zach?
personal. I hope you have these same
Gross.
questions when and if Jared arrives for him. Like if
Yeah.
he's built up calluses.
That Jared?
curling.
no, Jared
Yeah, that
Allen.
Jared Allen's not going to join us today. I'm going to guess that he thinks we're in the
He doesn't want to
Western
talk
time
to
zone
us.
as well. Or he actually saw the first 2 minutes of this and decided not to watch it.
Yeah. I always saw 3 guys on a couch.
Yeah.
And then these two idiots.
I look so gross.
I couldn't be more pale.
You look way better than I do.
Well, yeah, but
Okay. You didn't say way better.
Whoa, I thought you were going to say something else for a second.
Hey,
I thought you
hey,
were going to tell me to eat something there.
hey, John Schuster.
Yes, what's up?
Can you list off for me the exotic locations you've gone to curl?
Exotic, sure.
Well, any locations
Mostly Canada.
outside of the United States
Uh,
and Canada.
so the Olympics that we were in Torino, Italy,
Yep, that
and
sounded beautiful.
Vancouver, Canada.
Yep.
Sochi, Russia.
Wait, so hang on. Italy, that was the one Parrish was
Yeah.
in, correct?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
Torino?
06?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
all right? So you
that-
were in
yeah.
the same Olympic
Yeah. walked in the same
congregation
opening
as Mark
ceremony.
Parrish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he big
Actually,
time
you
you?
didn't get probably.
Yeah, he probably did.
Actually, I was at we won our medals at the end, and the hockey team, I don't think they either lost
had
in the round of 8 or they
Yeah.
didn't even make
Yeah.
They
the round of
didn't.
8.
It was like the worst performance of their.
Yeah, they were
Dude,
all
there's
drinking.
some crazy partying stuff that some hockey guys had allegedly done. I didn't see it, but
Really?
at the end though, we were in this at the Sports Illustrated party, and the Budweiser had a translucent pyramid that just had, free Budweiser and Budweiser cocktails and whatever. And there was a Sports Illustrated party with like hot tubs and bikini models and like ridiculous
on.
party. Yeah, it was. And there were
And?
these 2 random agent ladies from New York that we were talking to, and we had our medals on because we just got medals that night. And she's like, "Hey, come over here. There's some hockey players." And she walks me over to Chris Chelios and Mike Knubel.
Are you kidding me?
She walks me over, and I'm like, "Oh, this is awesome. Like, I'm obviously a huge hockey fan." And she walks up and she goes, "Hey, boys." And they kind of looked over, and she was this like good looking blonde lady. And and she grabs the medal from around my neck and she goes, "This is what a medal looks like."
Oh no!
Oh,
And I was
My goodness.
like, "Holy shit!"
like they're gonna beat the shit out of you.
Did they
And
laugh?
you know what? Like Chelios rolled his eyes and went back to talking to whoever he was talking to. Mike Knuble reaches out and he's like, "Hey man, congratulations. That's
Aw.
awesome." And then she goes walking away and I'm like, he sees me pale face. I'm like, dude, if I would have known that was happening, I would have never walked over here because I like respect you guys as athletes so
Heck
much.
yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Actually, in NHL 95, I think you were a rookie and you were on my New York Rangers team, man."
That's pretty
Hell
cool.
yeah.
Kicking
Was
over.
Parrish doing body shots?
You know what?
Off Chelios.
I actually don't. I didn't meet Mark. Those were the only 2 hockey players I met while I was at this Olympics. so.
Gotcha.
All right. I interrupted though. So Italy, then what else? Vancouver.
Vancouver, Russia,
Mm-hmm.
and then Pyeongchang.
Can I ask
Yeah.
you a question?
Yeah.
Oh, is Russia like the scenes in Rocky IV?
I imagine it is, but Sochi, Russia, everyone kept being, "This is fake Russia," because they
Really?
tried to make, "Oh, welcome to the new Russia" and whatever. But I talked to our translator at her thing, and she's like, "This is beyond my wildest dreams." I'm like, "Oh, the Olympics, yeah, it's pretty grander." She's like, "No, like that this exists in the world." Like,
No kidding.
yeah, it was like, she's like, "This is not what I see in my everyday life. I didn't know this freedom and this like that this existed."
Well, isn't there like these stories about how some of these places get the Olympics and then like they
Ghost
spend
towns.
all
Yeah.
this money and then it just sits there empty?
That's
And
why
that's-
everybody turns it down.
Yeah,
Rio
that's-
was like that a year later. Yeah.
But I mean, Vancouver, our village that we lived in is now like crazy. Like I think our apartment that we're in the penthouse of the U.S. building.
Yeah.
And I think because we had the right number of people to be in there, and I think that thing went for like $5 million.
Whoa. We
Can
have
I ask you a question about Italy?
Sure.
Do they like the spicy meatballs there?
Man, you're mean. I was just asking a question.
It's a good
about
question.
Yeah,
Rocky IV,
I-
and I'm sure they do. You
Yeah.
could have asked me there. I've been to Italy.
You've been to Clooney's Lake, right?
Yeah, it's sweet.
And
It's nice.
was it nicer than Schuster's hotel room at the Omni?
It's the nicest place
Oh.
I've ever been in my entire life.
What about the Dells?
Man, good fucking point. The
Yeah, man.
Devils.
not just a good point.
Honestly, how much was that a night? Do you remember? The place you stayed in Italy.
I had no control over it.
What would you guess?
$15.
No.
Honestly, like 500 a night,
No,
1,000 a
more than
night.
that. It was right, like it was literally like if the lake's here, the hotel was like right here. Like,
So an inch.
Yeah, about an inch.
Wow,
about
you
a meat
guys-
sauce.
Literally,
I just didn't understand the scale. Like you.
So like if this is hold on.
don't
Yeah,
do
no, yeah. Turn the Bud Light
So if
Seltzer
this is-
lemonade
if
box
This is
into a
the
map.
lake.
That's the lake. Yes,
The hotel was like right here.
right next to it. Got it. Yep.
So I don't know. It was expensive. It was sweet.
Totally
So it was
comprehend
on
that.
the lake.
Yeah.
No,
right?
no. Look at the bottle, dude.
So it wasn't on
the
the-
can
it
is
was-
right next to the
No,
bottle.
it wasn't like on it, but it was right next to it.
Okay, here, push the can a little bit further away.
Okay, now I'm getting
Zach
the
gets
picture.
it now.
I get it.
Now he gets it.
John,
Yes.
we have a listener question that was
Ooh.
just texted me on my watch from
Oh.
the lovely and talented AJ Munzer.
Wow.
People want to know the status of the movie about your gold medal.
Oh, great question.
round.
Great
I
question.
think it's mostly
So-
written actually.
Oh,
Really?
Sweet.
You
Who's
didn't-
playing?
you
Who's
weren't part of the
playing who?
writing?
No, I don't think they haven't got cast or anything like that. But yeah, it's written.
Okay, it's funny you bring that up because that was said about 4 times last night on the draft, and I just rolled my eyes. Like Quiddy Pay was one of them, but every time there's a story like that, somebody on that panel will go, "This should be a Disney movie," and I'm like, how many fucking movies are they going to make about the same story? Right? That we'd have 35,000, like rags to riches athlete stories. Not all of them work, but yours is like legitimately going to happen.
I feel like you're just being nice right now. 'Cause
No.
you're like, how many effing movies?
No,
But what
he's
I'm
never
saying is-
nice.
What I'm saying is people
Yeah.
say that's a phrase that people say
Yeah.
all the time,
Yeah.
and none of those movies get made because we realize we've seen that story 1,000 times. But yours is going
this one.
to get
Yeah.
made.
Yeah.
That's
So-
really cool.
So what's the difference though? Like I wonder how they're going to turn this into a hit compared to the other 35,000 options in the world of sports.
I think it has more to do with just like the curling deal,
Mm.
as it's something that people, is kind of new.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And
so-
it's great for USA Curling. It'll be big. It'll be a giant hit. I'm sure Brad Pitt will play you.
I was thinking the same thing. Brad Pitt would be a great.
I'm thinking John
John
Goodman will
Schuster.
play Tyler George.
Wow.
Wow.
Is that a bad guy? He's a great actor.
That's actually not what I'm seeing on Twitter.
Oh, no, what are you
Seeing it-
seeing?
What are you seeing?
They're saying the lead in the clubhouse right now to play Tyler George is from Chicago, Illinois. A young lady named Jan Terry.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I guess it's going to be
Along
one of
the nose
those
with
gender
that
bending
casting, yeah,
roles.
right, yeah.
Wow. Hey, my dad's on here. He's right there on the
That-
chat.
Oh, I thought you were pointing at the television screen at a picture of you and
He wants me to lay off his client.
He's talking about you.
me?
He says, "Hey, lay off my client." I think he's asking iHeart to fire Paul.
That's not very nice.
Good line.
Look at that handsome man.
Who is that? Him?
Yeah, that was
I
him.
wish I had my glasses.
That definitely looks like him without the killer mustache.
What's your favorite Lawyer Lambert Hawk? The one from
Oh,
picture from 30 years
That's
ago,
probably
or
from high school. So
or like now?
He looks too much like Paul in that picture.
Yeah, he does.
no,
It's like a good-looking Paul.
that's literally fucking me.
But that's so. That was a compliment to your dad. He's a good-looking version of you. It's like Dov's an ugly version of Paul Rudd. If I ran into Paul Rudd, I'd be like, dude, you are an excellent-looking version of Dov Lambert. And Paul Rudd would say, thank you. That's very nice.
I wish I could see that.
Your dad's a good-looking guy.
John, do you need to be able to see well and have two good knees to be an Olympic gold medal curler?
Yes.
Yeah, probably so.
That is a yeah.
I'm gonna get back to your movie for 5 seconds.
Okay.
Is there you said there's a script done, but yeah. Oh, Jared Allen's on here? Holy moly. Well, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Jared Allen, hi.
Hi, Jared.
Hey, what's up? Sorry, fellas. I was getting a workout in. Phone was dead, and I lost track of time watching Meat Eater.
Fix the audio. Fix the audio.
I think that was a great.
Do you
comment,
think
Jared.
anybody can hear him? Because we can't. Oh,
we-
you can hear him?
we
Okay,
can't
good.
hear him
So
at
the
all.
people online can hear you, Jared. Would you like to say hello to all the people watching the after party?
Yeah, what's up, everybody? Sorry, I'm tardy. Like I said, I was working out and watching Meat Eater, and definitely lost track of time because my phone was down on the charger. So
Not
my
a problem.
apologies.
That's no
My
problem.
I figured Schuster needed about 15 minutes to hold court and get it rocking, anyways.
He was going on and on about your deficiencies when it comes to curling.
Well, yes, but I'm gaining fast. I haven't had a chance to practice last year, but I was gaining fast. Let's put it that way.
So John was going through some of the various techniques, the various skills, the secrets behind the sport of curling. But bearing the lead is the fact that USA Curling is now based at the home of your favorite purple squad, the Minnesota Vikings, as well. So that's a big move, not just for curling, but for you as well, as you get to come in and hang out with your squad and get to know curling a little better.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, we're trying to transition them to being like really legit in shape athletes. You know what I mean? Like, we're trying to get Schuster up underneath that squat rack a little bit.
Yeah, oh yeah. Let's go do some squats, man.
I'll spot you. No, it's cool, man. I think it's good. Like, everybody talks about, want to grow in the sport and stuff like that. And I think when you have a partnership like the Vikings and just the NFL in general, and one of the three main, obviously, professional sport leagues, joining up and hosting that, I think you're giving the USA curling athletes, again, more tools at their disposal. You're bringing more awareness. You're making it more ready, available in a more populated area. A lot of these curling clubs and stuff are in more rural towns, and I think it's cool. And hopefully, maybe one day the Vikings will just build out a dope little curling arena, and that would be dope too. So I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be awesome. And then and for me, it's a no-brainer. Now when I come into practice and see everybody, I don't have to travel too far.
Hey, Jared, when you first got into curling, was there part of it you were like, well, this will be really easy, and then you were like, wait, this is actually the hardest part of curling?
No, I figured ice is never easy for anybody, and I fall a lot. I'm not sure if people watched my career. I just made a living out of being able to get up faster than most people. So no, I think I wasn't expecting it to be easy at any point. I think for me, once it's about fundamentals, right? And so I think what I actually thought was the hardest part of it wasn't necessarily the techniques and the fundamentals, because as an athlete, I feel like if you give me much time, I can accomplish that. It really is. It's that mental game and the ability to to control your emotions, right? I likened it to like your short game in golf. Everything's such a delicate time, and then the science behind the ice times and what you're trying to accomplish and the communication is crazy. And the fact that an eighth of a rock, a 16th of a rock, like that can make such a huge difference of where you leave stuff. So the chess game behind it was really surprising to me. It wasn't like just put all your rocks in the bullseye and then score some points.
Is it difficult to be Hall of Fame caliber in one thing and then literally starting over and just being a guy in something else? What is it like at that point in your life just to start over with something?
No, that's what makes it fun, right? I think it's as a competitor, when you master something, you want to try something else, and then the competitive juices take over, and you want to master that. We're a little bit behind the eight ball. Being in Nashville, we didn't have, we're practicing on hockey ice, right? We'd fly up to Minnesota, every week or other week and spend 48 hours on the ice there, getting better. And like I said, guys like Schuster and everybody that we've been able to work with have been phenomenal. But yeah, it's definitely, that's kind of what drives you, right? You're like, man, like I went from being at the top, now I'm here and I want to get back to this because I don't know how to be down here. I don't know how to be at this level. So I think that's part of the fun of it. That's part of that drive. And Roos and I just talk about all the time. It was like, we knew this was just gonna be fun, but once you get going, you can't help but want to be the best. And then I think I've broke more brooms than anybody in curling, just snapping them in the locker room because I'm pissed off that we lose or do something stupid.
Well, Jared, I appreciate again you joining us, and we're excited about all the new developments with USA Curling. I'd be remiss though if I didn't ask you at all about the NFL draft from last night. Could the brand new left tackle for the Minnesota Vikings block Jared Allen?
No brand new left tackle could have blocked me when I was playing. It's a mindset. That's why I'm biased though, so I'm not a big fan of drafting O linemen high because I can't remember maybe a handful of guys like Joe Thomas, Jake Long was really good when he came out. There's not a whole lot of guys that come in and just dominate people off the bat because it's a different breed of game up here. But I liked what Rick did. I thought trading back, grabbing picks, and still being able to get help on the offensive line where they've obviously struggled a little bit. Was great. And you got to trust Rick and Rob. I mean, those guys are phenomenal. I think they've done a good job drafting over the years. And but yeah, no, it's a mindset. There's a rule. You never let a rookie block you, no matter what. And if he does, you have to try to hurt him in the process.
Jared, what do you think of the situation going on in Green Bay, and is there any way that can be fixed?
Going through a similar situation in Kansas City, once someone's mind's made up that you want out, it's hard to commit to that team. I feel, Aaron's got a few $100 million reasons why he should probably be chill with Green Bay. But hey, I get where he's coming from too. But I don't know. I don't know how you fix that. You would hope as someone, both sides being professional, you're going to show up and do your job. But it's hard when your leader doesn't want to play because that's going to translate over into the locker room. Guys are going to know he wants out. I liken it, the riff we had in 2010 in Minnesota, and all of a sudden we're coming off this enormous high, and then you get into where pieces are falling apart, and that can be tough to keep that ship together. So, I don't know. I guess Green Bay has to make a decision if they're not locked in for the next 5 years, and I think they can win a Super Bowl right away. Move them, get all the value you can, stack picks, stack, cap space, all that, and then just build for the future.
Hey, I've seen you a lot more in media the last handful of months, and it's not like you were adverse to being a part of the media when you were with the Vikings or in the NFL, but it seems like you're embracing it more the last maybe calendar year. Is it because you're bored at home and you're like, F it, let's get on TV a little bit, or are you just kind of opening up a little bit?
My publicist keeps signing me up for this stuff, and I don't really have an excuse. I'm sitting at home, right? It's like the last year, especially the first 6 months of the pandemic when everybody needed some content to go viral or, to be on some streaming thing. So they stuck my goofy face on it. And usually my reason for not being on media is I don't want to travel anywhere. And now they're like, oh, you can just do it from home. And I was like, crap, I got to say yes.
Exactly. Well, Jared, thank you for your time, man. Appreciate it very much. Good luck. John says you got no shot, but I think you're a hell of an athlete, and I think you're going to take him down.
John, are you going to nationals this year?
To nationals, I might be there for a day or two, so maybe see you there.
Hopefully I'll see you there. And if you're not playing, we got a shot. I'm actually with Team Burr, going to nationals in this next year. So I got a fighting chance, buddy. I just want to know, could you guys not get a bigger couch?
No, that's part of John's contract. He wants to sit between them.
Yeah, I was training your whatever Smitty's shooting, but I he had a chance to beat me yesterday and missed his last shot. So hopefully he doesn't too much that for you out in the nationals.
Smitty says he never loses to you, so now I gotta hold that against him.
Yep.
Jared, there's a spot right here between me and Zach when you come in for the USA curling.
Done. We'll just make it just a big old walleye sandwich over there in Minnesota.
Thank you, my friend.
See you, Jared.
All right, brother. See you, guys.
See you, man. There you go.
Oh man,
Jared Allen. How about that, huh?
he's a funny dude.
He's
He's
the
legit,
best.
He's
You
legit.
compete in more than one Olympic sport at one Olympics.
Yeah, there actually was somebody who did that at the last Winter Olympics.
So you can do curling and downhill skiing.
Okay,
Oh wow. Well, we should probably.
Yeah, because we're gonna get to practice here in just a second.
John, if you had to start over today, you're no longer a curler. What would you do?
I think I'd be a swimmer. My kids are into swimming.
It's harder than you think.
Yeah,
Hey, speaking of that, speaking of that, real quick, I don't mean to cut off John, but your gal did that Fangirls podcast again.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend Kelly. And I listened to like the first 7 minutes of it, and she said in the first 7 minutes of that podcast that that when you left the morning of the swim, she was convinced and you were convinced that it was going to happen, that you were going to do it. So it wasn't like you knew it wasn't going to happen and it was over. She said you left the house with like confidence and you were excited that you wanted it over, but you also thought you were going to do it.
Yeah. Then I went in the locker room and saw my naked body.
And then it was all over.
Yeah. I just I got in the pool too early and just stood there like an idiot.
But I mean, she sounded sincerely surprised that you didn't get it. She thought you were going to do it.
Well, she's very sweet.
Yeah.
She also said she was supremely surprised that you dove because you aren't much of a diver.
That's what my sources are saying.
No, that's not what I heard twice yesterday,
I didn't
and
say that
twice
before.
the day before,
You
and
scolded me.
twice
I'm not-
on Wednesday,
I
and
don't say that
twice
anymore.
on.
Did you take in any water?
What?
Did you take a knee water?
Yeah, did you
knee
take a
water?
new water?
Yeah, I did take knee water. Yeah, man.
Like in your mouth? Like, did you have any issues with breathing? Was there any issues?
I got to go get on a plane.
Yeah, I gotta
Get out of
go.
here. Let's go.
All right, John, good luck swimming. Good luck at curling nationals and eventually the Olympics.
Do I
And,
need those?
Yeah,
You
buy
damn
those.
right need to buy those
Okay,
shoes.
thanks, babe.
Yeah.
John, you're the best in the world.
Thanks, John.
Congratulations and good luck.
thank you,
Please
sir.
don't be a stranger for so long next time.
I will not.
Good.
All right.
I love you. Tell John I love him.
That is
I will.
John.
I will.
Please.
You mean
Yeah,
Tyler?
John?
Lance.
You mean Tyler
Hawk,
or
love
the other
you.
John?
What's that?
Tell Schuster that we're big fans.
No, the other
Next
John.
time you see him.
It's the guy who
Lance
fell down
Steiner.
and busted his ass.
Oh, okay, Lance Steiner. I thought you were just saying. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I
look
got
in the
you.
mirror right
I
now
got
and
you.
say, hockey loves me. Bye.
Bye, John.
This Bud Light Seltzer lemonade is packed with lemonade flavor.
Yeah, it even has more flavor than my grandma's lemonade.
She still lives here, right?
Yeah, it even has more flavor than grandma's lemonade.
Oh, no.
Guess her hearing is better than we thought.
New Bud Light Seltzer Lemonade. Packed with more flavor than Grandma's lemonade.